Hello everyone, this is Harati from Adishankara Institute of Technology, third year CSCA section. My registration number is 202H1A0570. This is my W2 video tech talk presentation. W2 is nothing but web technology. In web technology, main is PHP. PHP is nothing but a hypertext processor. Introduction of PHP. The types of a PHP is an acronym of PHP hypertext processor. PHP is a server-side securing language designed specially for web development. It is open source, which means it is free to download and use. It is very simple to learn and easy. The files have to be extensible. Some importance of points about PHP as follow. PHP stands for hypertext processor. PHP is an interrupted language, i.e., there is no need for compilation. PHP is faster than the other secreting languages, for example, ASP and JSP. PHP is a server-side script language which is used to manage dynamic concepts of websites. PHP can be enabled in HTML. PHP is a object-oriented language. PHP is an open source scripted language. PHP is simple and easy to learn language. PHP use PHP use PHP is a server-side script language which is used to design the dynamic web application with SQL database. The handles of dynamic concepts databases has been section for the websites. You can create section in PHP. We can access cookies, various and also a set cookies. It helps to encrypt the data and apply validation. PHP supports several protocols such as HTTP, POP3, SNMP, LDAP, IMAP and many more. Using PHP language, we can control the users to access some page of your websites. As PHP is easy to install, the step up that the main reason why PHP is the best language to learn. Next, this is the some features of the PHP. There are 12 features in PHP. First one is performance, familiar with syntax, platform independent, database support, error representation, website supports, data's open source, embedded control, loosely typed language, security, helpful community. First we can discuss about performance. PHP secrets PHP Spirit is extractable much faster than those scripts which are written in other languages such as JSP and ASP. PHP uses its own memory and it's available to the web. You can develop all the versions of PHP according to your representation without paying any cost. All its components are free to download and use. Familiarly with syntax. PHP has easily understandable syntax. Programs are comfortable coding with it. Embedded. PHP code can be easily embedded with HTML tags and scripts. Platform independent. PHP is available for Windows, Mac, Linux, Unix operations systems. A PHP application development in one OS can be easily exhibited in other OS also. Database support. PHP supports all the leading data such as MySQL, SQLite, ODBC, etc. Error reporting. PHP has predefined error reporting constants to generate an error notice or writing at runtime. Example: e-error, e-warning, e-script, e-phrase. Next, loosely typed language. PHP allows us to use a variable without declaring its data, and it's taken automatically at the time of execution based on the type of data it contains its value. Web server supports. Web server supports is nothing but a PHP complemented with almost all local services used today like Apache, Netscope, Microsoft, IIS, etc. Security. PHP is a secure language to develop the website. It consists of multi-layer of security to prevent threats and malicious attacks. Control. Different programming languages requires long script or code. With PHP can be same work in a few lines of code. It has maximum control over the website, like you can make change easily whenever we visit. A helpful PHP community. It is a large community of developer whose regular update document tutorials, online help and FAQs. Learning PHP from the communities is one of the significant benefits. Web development. PHP is widely used in the web development nowadays. PHP can be developed dynamic website easily, but we have the basic knowledge of flowing technologies for websites as well. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Ajax, XML and JSON jQueries. PHP data types. PHP data types are used to hold different type of data or value. PHP supports 8 primitive data types that can be categorized future in 3 types. Secure type. The secure type is predefined. Compound types. This compound type is user defined. Special type. PHP data type. Scalar types. It holds only single value. There are 4 scalar data types in PHP. Boolean, integer, float, string. PHP data type. Command types. It can hold multiple values. There are 2 command data types in PHP. One is array and one is object. PHP data type is special types. There are 2 special data types in PHP: resource and null. PHP types contain 3 types: a scalar, component, specials. In scalar there are 4 types: boolean, integer, float, string. Compound can contain 2 types: array, object. Special can contain null, 2 types: null, resource. PHP Boolean. Boolean or the split Boolean or the simple data type works like switch. It holds only 2 values, true or false. The true is contain 1 value and false is contain 0's value. It is often used with conditional statement. It contains is correct, it returns true, otherwise it false. This is the example program of PHP in Boolean. Next, PHP integers. Integers measures numeric data with a negative or positive sign. It holds only whole numbers. Numbers are numbers for integers. An integer can be either positive or negative. An integer must not contain decimal point. The range of an integer must be lie between 2 lakh 2 crore 1,47,483,684 and 2,147,483. Example. This is the example program of the integer. Next, PHP float. A floating point number is a number with a decimal point. Unlike integer, it can hold a number with a factorial and decimal point including a negative or positive signs. This is the example program of PHP float. Next, PHP string. A string is a non-numerical data type. It holds letters or any alphabets, numbers and even special characters. String values must be enclosed either within single quotes or in double quotes. This is the simple program of PHP string. Next, PHP array. An array is a component data type. It is store multiple values of the same data type in a single variable. This is the program of the array. Next, object. Objects are the instance of the user defined classes that can be stored, be valued and perform and functions. There must be explained declaration. This is the object programs. Next, resource. Resource is nothing but in PHP, resource is a special data type that refers to any external resources. A resources variable act as a reference to external sources of the data such as stream, file, database, etc. PHP. This is the small program about PHP. Next, null. Null is nothing but a special data type that has only one value, null. There is convention of writing in its capital letters as it is case sensitive. The special type of the data type null defined a variable with with no values. This is the null program. Next, variables. A variable of the PHP is the name of the memory location that holds data in the PHP variable is declared using the $sign followed by the variable name. This is the tech talk for web technology. Thank you.